Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. Today I am starting my first side quest vlog, as I like to call them. I'm doing a main new vlog. This one is probably up before the main new vlog because that one is going to turn out to be really long. But we are here for other things that is not that vlog. So other books I'm reading that doesn't belong in that vlog, and then life stuff and all the other good stuff that I have previous month or previous vlog filmed all together, and it was just a lot. Today, my plans are to have manga night with Cecilia. We are live. It is the 24th of August on a Sunday. And I'm starting out with One Piece, which I have had a little struggle with continuing. Not because I'm not liking it, but because I just don't feel like filming the kind of vlogs I was doing for One Piece. I'm planning to do vlogs maybe, but have a different format for them so that it won't feel as draining when I'm reading it. But I'm very excited to continue. I haven't read One Piece since January apparently, so there's that. And then I have a little pile of manga that I hope to get to, but I don't think I'll get to all of them. But I would definitely also be reading Spy Family 14 because I usually better read them with Cecilia on manga night. And then I do believe I should get to maybe like 2 or 3 more of these, but I will let you know however that goes. Other than that, I do have an audio that I'm reading, which is for a vlog I haven't started yet, but such is life. I am reading Void Walker by S.A. McLean. I am 29% into it, so it is a bit of a leftover from the other vlog, but I didn't really talk about it there anyway. I'm not enjoying it at all. I don't know what's going on. I don't really know how much I will talk about it right now because I don't understand anything. So we shall see. And then I also really need to read Vampire Academy and Frostbite this week because next week, today is Sunday, next Sunday, we have the first light show. And I haven't started either of them, but they are short, chill books. But I need to also read them throughout the week, which obviously is not for the other vlog. So they shall be in here. That is the thoughts I have so far for this vlog at least. But now, since I feel like this is not in a huge other vlog, I feel like more room to film more b-roll, etc. Because then I know the vlog is not going to be that long anyway, so it'll be fine. But we have now at least started it, and now I need to go and edit. I was editing a really long video yesterday. The last vlog, it is so long. It is over 2 hours, and it took me, I edited and edited and edited, and then I already edited another video as well, and it just never ended. I was dying, but now I think I could have like about an hour, I think, before I need to eat, and then I need to start the sprint. So I feel like if I don't finish it, I would soon be done with it. So I would go and do that now, and you should see me later. Yay! We had a really good reading day. We had a really good manga night. I'm about to make this fall, and I will quickly update you. Oh my god! Did you see that? I moved it so it wouldn't fall, and it literally fell over and made all my books fall. Oh my god. That was like book murder happening in front of me. I read a lot of manga tonight. Not tonight, I mean today. For Manga Night with Cecilia on my channel. So I thought I would quickly go through them. But honestly, I should be in bed already. But here we are. Finally, read One Piece again after not reading it since January. I found a new way to vlog the experience. So hopefully that will be better. And it is obviously about Luffy and his pirate crew going on adventures. Love being back. Loved it. You just moved when I put the book there, so hopefully you was fine. After that, it was Spy Family Volume 14, which I was better reading with Cecilia, who ended up doing nothing this series, but I will still continue, even though it still feels like filler. I feel like the filler we got is gonna have a meaning to the story, but I still felt like a lot of filler. So yeah, but overall, do love the series, but the last 4 volumes haven't been great, but it follows Master Spy Twilight, who has a fake family, to do his mission. Then I also caught up on Chainsaw Man, which follows this dude where he you pull a string and then he turns into a chainsaw dude. Now a lot of people die and then we fight demons and things. And it is really, really, really weird. And it was really, really weird in this one as well. But alas, I have now caught up again. I keep catching up and I'm falling behind on this one. Now I can recall the exact order of everything here. I do believe, I'm a bit confused, that the next one was Free Run. Also caught up on this one, which is Beyond Journey's End. This wasn't on purpose. My theme was to catch up on everything apparently, but it wasn't on purpose. It was more because that was all the ones that was next on my list. And Friarn follows Friarn, who was a mage elf, and she used to be an adventurer with this crew, and now she's adventuring again with another crew, and it's very emotional and sweet. I love the last volume a lot. This one was also great. I'm so excited to continue. The next volume doesn't come until March next year, so there's that. Then I read Ancient Maker's Bride volume 9, which was Cheese, who was bought by Elias, and by being bought she finds her freedom, and this is a lot about her trauma and coming to terms with it, this one specific volume. And now we're into a new arc, and I'm really excited to see. Volume 10 wasn't available anywhere where I buy my books, but I have sent an email to my local bookstore to see if they can get it for me, because obviously I do want to continue. Then it was time for I Hear the Sunspot, 4 seasons, volume 3, but volume 8 overall in the series, which follow these two dudes that are in a relationship, but in a weird relationship. And then this one was a lot about like his career, etc. And it felt not that interesting because I care about the relationship. That's why I'm reading the series, not to read about their career. But I read it and I just wish there were more together in the volume, especially since they come like once a year. Then I did read, oh my god, I was gonna take it up smoothly and it flew on holiday. What is happening right now? But I did read A Man and His Cat volume 2, which is a man and his cat. He got a cat. He's happy with his cat. And it's about a man and his cat. It's very, very, very sweet. And then the last manga I did read was Tokyo Revengers volume 13 and 14 by Ken Wakui, which was a main character that can go back, I think it is 12 or 13 years. I literally forget it every single time. And then he goes back in time and is trying to save everyone in the future. And then it just never works out. So hopefully it will work out for him soon. It was dramatic. It is gangs and gangsters and drama, and we love drama. So that was that. My pants are falling down, and I don't have more updates for this vlog, I think. I did make notes because I need to update so many things, and I don't have any overview. Okay, yes, this was it for this vlog. We see when I update more here, so see you later. Hello, it is a new day. I decided to try to return some books. I will vlog a bit. So I try to return, I will show you, the Dragonbone chair, which is because I got special editions of them. I don't need these paperbacks anymore. I haven't even read them because I borrowed them at the library, so I haven't actually read in the books. They're completely new. I'm just a bit over the return time, so we just see if they actually want to take them. I will ask super, super nicely, and often when you ask really nicely, they do give you some grace, but also I used to work there, so I hope that they are nice to me because I used to work there. So wish me good luck with that. I'm returning the whole, like all 4 books, and I just want, like, I don't even need my money back. I can get like a receipt that I can use in the store. So I'm gonna go and do that now, and then maybe we'll vlog a bit, and if not, I'm bringing all the books home again. Yay. Hello, I had such a good day in the bookstore, and I managed to trade in all the books that I needed. I came home with 3 mangas, which doesn't add to my TBR right now because my manga is like outside my TBR anyway. So I got rid of all of the Dragonbone chair paperbacks, and I do now have the exclusive editions. And then I also got rid of another book I bought wrong. Everything was really good. So the 3 mangas I came home with was Love is War, volume 10. This is the next one I need to read, and it was actually not available in where I usually buy my manga, so it's kind of nice that I got it in this specific store, as well as Blood on the Tracks, which I also know is not available where I usually buy my manga, so which is why I like always go for this one when I am in this specific store. This was thick, like Blood on the Tracks is chunky. And then I also did get Our Dreams at Dusk 3. I do believe I have 1 and 2. And then 3, and then 4 I hopefully will get a hold of soon, which is in theory out of print, so I got a bit lucky with that one. And those were the 3 mangas I got. Other than that, I have a box that I actually got a few days ago, and I just haven't opened it. Put the mic down here, but I don't think it's the best spot for it. I would try to speak a bit loudly, but it's honestly just 2 BTS albums that I bought quite late, I would say. I bought Muse, which is by Jimin, and this one I got quite late. It is all smushed as well, but I do have FAES, And I just for some reason, I did listen to it, but for some reason I thought that it was like not a physical album. I thought it was just like a little like thing where he released some music. So I got that one. And then I got Permission to Dance Live, which was just released by BTS, which is just their old songs but live version. And then I was just like, well, I want it physically. So I got those two. I'm not gonna unbox the whole thing for you now. I usually like, obviously I want to go through the cards and all of that, and I have unboxed it before, but I just feel like it's gonna take a lot of time, so I would just do that for myself. But that is what I got. I needed to really throw all this today because the trash is gonna be picked up tomorrow, so I had to open it now. And I just been reading some for my other vlog, but for this vlog I did read if I can move stuff around, I did read Saga Volume 12. This I can update for this vlog. This one is the next one in the series, and I caught up again. This came out in May, so that means that I'm behind to my list back to May. We are soon in September, which is kind of good because I kind of need 2 months on me to be able to keep my list maintained. But Saga is like a intergalactic story with his family. They are star-crossed lover basically, and then they get a child, and then they try to survive in this intergalactic world, and a lot of dramatic things happen. There's a lot of different creatures, there's a lot of sci-fi stuff and a sci-fi journey. I really thoroughly enjoyed it, and it was a good installment. I do believe it's soon done though, because I had a really long hiatus, and then they said about halfway through the story. Was that on like volume 8 or something? Maybe 9? I can't recall anymore, but then I caught up and then we waited, so I feel like we should be over halfway now. So I don't know how much it's going to be, but I assume in my head it's going to be 18 volumes because it seems like almost every volume covers about a year. And if you follow this child, so I assume like it's going to be every year of this child until like they're adult, like 18. But I don't even know. I'm maybe just be saying bullshit right now. Either way, now I'm going to go with the trash. And then I might have time to read some more, but I'm a bit tired as well. So we should see what goes. But yeah, a good day today, and I felt like I really needed it, so I'm happy. Hello. So it is actually the next day, even though I look probably the same. I just took a shower, so I went straight into my PJs, even though I am not going to bed yet, but like in 1.5 hours. Also, my one eye is running after the shower, but I do have an unboxing for you, which is why I started this clip. Oh, we are moving you. I'm a bit scared. But we got a huge box, which is ruined, but I hope the books are fine. Like, the box is this big. I had no reason to be this big, but it is. So there's a box inside this box, which I'm going to try to take out. And the lid is completely ruined on this one. The other box inside the box, it's like glued in place. Can I get it out? And I went out with all the paper and stuff yesterday. I got a hold of the actual box inside a gigantic box. I do have my sister's share from yesterday. Let's see inside. Hope they are not damaged. Sorry, the thing is probably loud. I know what it is because I could see on the package who it was from. But obviously you don't know. But I'm very excited. Okay, let's see. Woo-hoo. Let's see if we can open this. Ah, you can see some of it. You can see some of it. Okay, I'm gonna lift it out. I need to just... Why this box is hard? Oh, you cannot see anything, but it's fine. It is beautiful. Beautiful box set. And as you can see, it is the Bone Saga. This is the gold edition directly from the publisher. That you can only get there. My eye. Oh, I'm struggling. I'm struggling a lot. It is stunning. It looks a lot. You cannot see it, but it looks a lot like the Democrat set I did actually. But obviously I still wanted this gold set. Because this and Poppy War and Mistborn is like my favorite series. And I will buy all the editions. Apparently help me, please. But oh my god, they're even more gorgeous in person than they were in pictures, honestly. Let's see. And I just got my Poppy War literary sets. I got 2 new sets recently from both of my faves. How lucky am I? But here is like the box set. It's stunning. Let's look at the actual box. It's very heavy. I do have the same kind of edition of Broken Earth. They did those too, and those are stunning. So I was super excited when I saw they do this as well. They can do all my faves, but do I have more faves now? I don't know. We start out with Jade City. It is very, very green. Look at that golden green. Oh my god. It is so beautiful and it feels so nice. It's very heavy. This is the M papers. Absolutely stunning. And I do believe that this is signed. I don't remember if all of them are signed, but we will check that soon. So this is first Orbit Gold hardcover edition. And like the pages are thick and nice. It's always the same book, but it's absolutely stunning. I have, sorry, my eye is messing up again. I have the normal US hardcovers. I have the Lumicrit set. And I do have the broken binding set. So this will be my 4th set. Honestly, not that bad. Then we have the Jade War, which they have made all red. It's so like shiny. I don't know like how well that like translates into the camera, but it's super shiny and beautiful. Papers are stunning. I don't remember, as I said, if this is also signed or if it was just the first one. Yeah, I think it's just the first one. We do have beautiful art inside, but only the first one was signed. But it's like so shiny. I don't know how to describe it. I don't even like slipcases that much, but at least the slipcase will protect the pages, etc. And then we do have Jade Legacy, which is blue, and they have played on the blue super well. And then we have stunning papers. I am so happy. And obviously I saw them and I knew I was going to get them. Like there was no hesitation that I will get them, but they are really pretty. That was today's special edition. I'm very happy with my Broken Earth set because the Broken Earth doesn't really have any special editions. I do have the paperbacks as well here. And I do also know that the whole Bone Saga is getting new paperback editions as well. I'm debating getting those to annotate if I ever do that. But it's very glittery and pretty. They really like went all out, I think, with the colors. But yes, it is similar to the Lumicrit set, I would say. But here the colors are much stronger. And then, you know, it's not the same set. And the Lumicrit set doesn't have these edges. I'm just looking all at them. They are actually quite different, like in thing. It's just that they always use the same like 3 colors on all series ever. But yeah. Oh my god, I forgot to have subpress as well. I have subpress of the first one. One of my most prized possessions. Apparently so prized I forgot I owned it. Sometimes it doesn't feel real that I have it, okay? I don't have the rest of the set because those haven't been produced yet, but hopefully, obviously, they will come. And yeah, that was the unboxing for you today. I don't have any reading updates for this vlog, so you should see me when I have more fun things happening or something. The angles when I'm gonna vlog is not like ideal, but we are dealing. I have a bunch of packages that arrived today. It's like 4. I don't understand why so many came at the same time, but like a lot of it is manga because that doesn't count in my TBR and all that. But I just felt like for a period nothing came, and then like the last like 2-3 weeks I get books like every single day. We're also gonna get another package at the office later today, like the post office, because it was too big to fit my post box, and I'm like, what is going on? But let's just open them. We start with the first. It is a manga because what else would it be? And it is Jujutsu Kaisen 27, and it is done at 30, I believe. So we don't have that many left to receive. Then we have another one. I do believe this is a comic, which I'm very excited for because I can feel it is a comic and I can see it on the shape. It should be. If you can get it out. Oh, it is, as you can see, fans suddenly like the next volume was released. It's also a bit damaged, a bit like really bowed here. Not nice, but okay. This is volume 7. It was released without no prompt, no promotion. I just saw it randomly. And obviously I collect this series and it is amazing and gay and they are fencing and it is incredible. Why is it so bent? I would try to take some books on it or something. Like it's very bent. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's very bent. But very excited to read that. Then we have a tinier package, and this should also be a manga, I think, because this was in like my big order from this store, and that's the rest of that order I'm picking up today. But we had gotten some of it in like small parts. Ugh. If I can open it, the glue is gluing me. Let's see. Oh, one of the volumes of Ajin. This is volume 5. Is it upside down? It is indeed. And I have ordered in the whole series, which is why the package is so big. And I'm hoping to like binge it one day. This year probably, hopefully. Very excited because that was like a random like, should I buy this whole series? And then I did. The last one we have is Fairy Loot. I haven't actually looked which one it is. I'm very much hoping it is the monthly book for August because then it is Catabasis. And I haven't seen any spoilers of how this looks like. So I'm very curious to like how it will look like because obviously I would like to see it in person myself before getting spoiled. So it's not Catabasis. I saw it instantly. This is a book I forgot I ordered, honestly. But I am nonetheless very excited for it. Let's see. You can kind of see it already. If I can open this, would be great. Let's see. So it is A Forgery of Fate by Elizabeth Lim. Elizabeth Lim writes some amazing Asian-inspired fantasies. There is, I feel like I rated 1 5 stars, but like there was just so much love for the first part of her 2 duologies. The second part I haven't never loved as much, but the first part, it's magical, beautiful, and then one like was a standalone prequel to one of the duologies. It was incredible. I'm so excited to read this. All of the covers kind of match, but they're not in the same series. This is the newest one. This is the Fairy Loot edition, obviously, since we had the Fairy Loot box and there was no hesitation that I wanted this to match. I do have Fairy Loot editions, not of all of her books, but some of them. Oh my god! That is absolutely stunning. I have no idea how this looks like. I just like order it. And it seems to be something with a sea, something mermaids maybe, because it is mermaids on the back. And we have more stunning art, but the naked was absolutely incredible. I am very, very excited to read this. When will I read it? No idea, but it's also signed and I'm very excited to get to it. Well, I am in the middle of a project, you know, where I'm reading on my TBR, so hopefully it will be soon, but I was very excited for it. Poor fans, it's so bent. And then lately we will unbox loads of manga, which is basically just a gin. I have a tiny reading update for you at least. I did finish Void Walker, which was my audiobook. Did finish that today. And that one I was a bit confused by, and it is also for like another vlog, so I'm not going to talk that much about it here. But it does follow this world where they are under like these creatures that drink your blood and your flesh. They're basically, I would say, like a variant of a vampire and a demon. And then they live in fear of them, etc. And then our main character is sacrificing himself to one of them. And then he's like, not like the other guys. And it is a fantasy romance. So he does fall for her. And then they kind of like start this revolution against like, because they all of those creatures, the Rarari, I think they were called, have like their own territory. And he rules his territory nicely compared to some others. She's trying to free some of her people from one of like the mean Rararis. And then like they do like different like undercover stuff. And yeah, but most it is about them falling for each other. And that a lot of the other for friends of etc. of hers obviously don't trust them, and then it's all about like them building trust and this relationship. And I found myself not like caring that much. I felt like the part of the world could have been interesting, parts of the relationship was fine, but it just felt for me nothing in it that was that enjoyable for me, because it just felt very similar to other things. And even though that necessarily is not a bad thing, it was just not enough in it for it to be super enjoyable. So I felt a bit let down. It's the same author as The Phoenix Keeper. I actually enjoyed that book much more. It doesn't necessarily mean I have anything against fantasy romance or anything, but it was just like, I don't even know how to describe it. But I will try to talk about it later in the other vlog I have, where I have more time. But basically just, it was fine. I think I gave it like 2.5, maybe running it up to 3, but I just didn't feel that I had that much enjoyment in it. Now I am going to listen to another audio, which is again for another vlog, like literally doing 4 vlogs at the same time and having like 5 in backlog that I haven't edited. That is my life right now. So I won't talk about it that much here, but it is New Moon by Stephanie Meyer. Is there really a lot to say about that? But yeah, but I have another reading update here, because now that I read some other books for other things, I can read another manga, and all the manga falls in this vlog. Apparently. This is the unofficial manga vlog. My next on the list is Monster Volume 6. It is quite thick, But I do think I shall be able to read it, well, now actually. I don't have anything else to do. Yay, happy to always read a manga. Basically almost one a day, so I'm living life. I have now been out and gotten my package. I literally thought it would be ginormous, and it is like this small. I don't understand how they fit that many volumes of manga in it, but I guess we will find out momentarily. I already opened it with my keys before coming here. So we have Monster Volume 7, which I just showed you on Reading Volume 6, so that adds up. So I can continue. This can't be all of them, can it? Just doesn't make sense. We have the next JoJo's Bizarre Adventure I need to read. This is part 3, Stardust Crusaders Volume 3. I'm confused about the numbering those two. It seems to be all of them. I'm so confused. We also have Yarn of the Dawn Volume 5, which is the next one. And then we have loads of Ajin, which you can't see them that well. But it should be all of them. Oh, something is missing. Ooh. Ooh, they are gorgeous. I decided to buy this whole series a bit randomly, a bit prompted. After I haven't actually read it in years. I have 1 to 4. And I'm planning to now complete it this year. It's really nice to complete some mangas that are finished. So we had 5 last, right? So here is, I will try to show you all. This is 6. And we have 7. We have 8. Then we have 9. Then 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. And then, why am I holding like the last one? 16. And then 17. 17 is really interesting design on, I think, because all of them have like the actual creatures on in a way, and this is just like nothing. So that is very interesting. All together, here is, well, not all of them because we had one earlier. Well, where's, oh yeah, I'm using the ons I got earlier as like a thing to have my camera on. So I was like, where is it? Oh, so altogether, they didn't even take that much space because manga is easier to take less space, but as expensive as a normal book, obviously. There was a sale, as I said, and now I have the full series. I'm hoping to read that. I'm thinking it will be November, but it all depends, honestly. That was all I got in that one. I can't believe they managed to fit all of that in there. That's impressive, I think. But I guess they are experts. Now I'm gonna go and chill some. Yay. Hello, hello. It is the next day. We are on Saturday, and we have our patron readathon going on right now that we just started the first sprint for, which is exciting, obviously. The theme for this readathon in Patreon is Dark Academia, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to read for it, and then I'm going to unbox some books that arrived yesterday. Yay. So I'm trying to keep a bit on theme, but obviously it's not that easy always, because I did want to binge a manga series and I didn't have any like direct Dark Academia manga series. But I do have Forget Me Not, which is a one that I bought the rest of earlier this year. Here's the rest of the series out of order. But this I read a couple of years ago and I did enjoy it. It follows this dude that is saved in this accident. And then we go back in time to find out who this woman that saved him is, and I do believe we go back to when he's in school. So it's a bit of a mystery because we're trying to guess like of the woman he meets. He's like, is it her that saved him? Is it her that saved him? Etc. So again, a bit of a mystery, and then we are kind of a bit in school in flashbacks, I think. So I'm stretching it to be a bit of Dark Academia. My plan is to read like one manga between every volume, but I don't know if I will actually get to read 7 books, which is a lot. So I'm starting off with a manga and not like a novel, because then like it's like 6 books I need to read, but I only have 4 on my TBR for the readathon. So if I read those 4, I need to figure out what else to read, etc. And we will see if I could just binge the last 2 as well. It depends on how much time we have left of the readathon after I finish those 4 books. But yeah, so I will let you know obviously how this series goes. And then my other reads are Vampire Academy and Frostbite. The first live show for Vampire Academy read along is tomorrow. I have procrastinated enough now, and it is time to actually read them. And obviously the first one is called Academy in the title, so I do believe that also fits for the theme of our readathon, because we are, you know, in school. And it is vampires there. And I do believe like vampires are, you know, they fit for the theme of academia. Even though like maybe these are more like not directly a Dark Academia, but they are still, you know, a bit within theme. Then I actually have a dubbed Dark Academia series that like it is promoted as a Dark Academia after that, which I actually am reading for another vlog. So yabba yabba, a lot of balls in the air for me. But I'm starting off with Forget Me Not and not Dark Academia, Vampire Academy. So we shall see how that goes. And then for my unboxings, I first have this one. I do believe that this is either a gift, because it is from Sci-Fi. I have a code for Sci-Fi down below. Or if it is the manga I ordered. Because I'm not sure. But let's open it. Let's see. Okay, they always pack very intensely. I'm struggling, as always. Okay, it is the manga I ordered. It is not the gift. Let's see. It is actually Snow White with the Red Hair and Oshinoko Volume 11. So I ordered these here because they were more expensive everywhere else, actually. And then obviously I needed the next one, the Snow White with the Red Hair, because I read the last one. And this one wasn't available where I usually order my manga. And this one was just expensive anyway. So yay, here we are with those. That's very nice. Then I have a Illumicrate box, which I do believe is my Illumicrate edition of Catabasis. I don't know what else it could be, because I skipped their monthly. Also, it's like super banged up. When it arrived, it was like very wet as well. If my Catabasis is... Oh, it is. I was going to say damaged, I will be very upset. But it is also in plastic. So we shall see. Let's see. Oh, I'm struggling. Okay, I forgot we got a slipcase for this one actually. But it is, as you can see, Catabasis. It doesn't seem damaged at all or anything. It is very, very beautiful. Very red and cool. Let's look at the actual edition. Wow. I can't see the front. I mean, we did see it, like they revealed how it will look like before I bought it. But it is a stunner. I can't actually see anything when I'm showing you right now. Let's see here. I'm going to peek on the other side here. Oh, I'm dropping it. And here, I actually, already read this. I have a full review on my channel because I read it a bit before it was released. And wow, we got a little letter. Now I actually, like, the art is obviously of them, so I can actually, like, see them. Amazing. One interpretation of them, at least. It's very helly. Like, the whole design is very... Hell is very red. We're going into hell. Like, it fits really well for the vibes of the book since I, already read it. Very excited to get my other editions as well. It is very beautiful. So now I have 2 of my 6 copies. So we are happy with that as well. And now I need to go and start reading. I'm lying. I need to go start up my other vlog and then I will start reading. Yay! Hello, me again. I do believe I, the other night, finished Komi Can Communicate 21. And I do believe I never talked to you about it. This is the under manga vlog because we started off this whole like vlog with me having manga night with Cecilia, which is really funny. But yeah, I read Komi Can Communicate 21, which is the next one in the series I need to read. And this one was Komi Who Has Communication Disorder. I've been disliking the storyline a bit, but this one I liked so much. We focused on something else. We went on a trip, which was great. We saw one of my favorite characters again, which was great. So I had a really good time with it. And I'm excited to see, I mean, you can already see where they are on the cover. I'm excited to see if we will see even more of this, because it is where the cycle of life is. I don't know if we are, I was going to say, already home again in the next one, but it was so nice with a refresher in this one of like a storyline that actually I'm enjoying. So that was great. And now I need to go and do the other stuff. Hello. Here we are on Sunday. We have 27 minutes left of our last sprint on a readathon. And I was like, well, I've finished all my reading, so I might as well use the time to upload the vlogs. I don't need to do it after. I finished all the things I wanted to finish for the readathon. I can show you the little pile, even though we're not going to talk about all the books in this vlog. But here they are. So let's go through them. We finished Forget Me Not, and as I mentioned, Forget Me Not did follow this dude. There was an accident, this woman calls ambulance, and he knows someone from his past. So we go back into his romantic life to see who he used to have a thing with. We go through all of his romantic escapades throughout all of these volumes. Honestly, all of the people on these covers are the people he had a thing with. And I read these in between like different things to finish the whole manga series this weekend. It was not dark academia at all, but he was in college and in high school and middle school, etc. So we did get some school drama, but it was not dark academia at all. And I liked it a lot in the beginning. I found it intriguing. I thought, though, at the same time, that the parts where like the relationship came into play, like this woman in the future, like how much, like obviously I assume that it was going to be, I don't know, that she wanted revenge or something, or like anything like more darker than I guess the book wanted. And it was just like, no, she called kind of, the ending didn't give what like the beginning promised at all. I think it was a very lackluster ending. And after a while, when you read through on all of these volumes about these different relationships and how they went wrong, I think that he was a bit weird in this relationship and did mistakes, but the girls also did mistakes. I generally didn't love him as a character, but I didn't really love the girls either. It was flawed overall, and people are flawed and do mistakes, which is fine. But I think, honestly, the series was a bit long, because while I've been it now over these 2 days, let's say that you read them as chapters come out, as we come to the end, I think that we have lost how the series started out. Like, we lost the point a bit, and I definitely feel like you can really feel it in the series. I still feel like it was a bit pointless when it ended. So I liked the beginning a lot, and I was just like, oh my god, this is very intriguing. But as we went on into the series, I wasn't really enjoying myself that much. And I think like if it had been like maybe 4 to 5 volumes with less ladies and more focus on what this means, it would have been better. But overall, I read it and it was fine, and it is out of print, and I liked parts of it a lot and was curious, but then my curiosity died down a bit. These are from my other vlog, so we're not talking about them here, but I did finish Vampire Academy and Frostbite, and the live show for that is in 1 hour and 9 minutes, and I'm so excited. As you know, I'm reading them for my own read-along, which I am hosting, and we're reading these first 2 because we're covering the first 2 in the first live show. Vampire Academy follows Rose Hathaway, who runs away with her princess, best friend, etc. that she's going to protect, and I ran away from the school and now being caught and back into school. The first one very, very much about was like why they run away and what was the reason for that, and that is kind of like the mystery, while at the same time we are getting to know the school, we're getting to know this world, and there's drama in the school, etc. And the second one expands a bit more characters and more world building and then other drama. The different kinds of vampires. Rose is the fair, who is half vampire, half human, and is like stronger than a normal human but doesn't need blood like a vampire. The nice vampires are called Moroi, which is what Liz says, and they can need food, etc., but they need mostly blood, and they have magical powers, while Strigoi, who are like the evil vampires, they only crave blood and don't have magic anymore, and they are created, not, or like made, not born, and they are dark and evil, etc., and we are to war with them. I do think that Readathon makes a really, really compelling world, and I found out that there's 14 years ago since I read this series, and I was actually 14 when I started it, which I think is like, what are the odds for that? Like, literally, oh my god. I didn't mean to throw it. I own these books longer probably than 40 years, because I probably didn't read them at once when I got them either. Like, it's one of the books that's been on my shelf the longest. Obviously, it is 14 years since I read it, so I was obviously scared if I was still going to enjoy it. But I can honestly say that I had such a good time. I really, really thoroughly enjoyed them. I cried a bit in the second one, like tears were running a bit. I knew it was coming though, because I can remember a lot of the plot points, even though it was 14 years ago since I read it. A lot of details are lost to me, but I could remember exactly who was behind certain things in the first one, and I could remember exactly how this one ended. So like the details are really, really sticking in my head, because it used to be one of my favorite series of all time, even though I never gave any one of them 5 stars. But yeah, it was truly a blast. I'm so excited to discuss different things, because obviously the series does have its flaws, being old and like the ways certain things are treated in the story I don't love, but it was still such a good time. I gave them both a strong 4. A part of me was like, could I give it a 5? I do think still there's more flaws in it, so I couldn't give it a 5, but I still loved it thoroughly. And I cannot wait to discuss them, and I cannot wait to continue. And I was so scared I wouldn't enjoy them, but I had such a good time, so I would very much recommend you join us if you want to. Also, when we were live, like everyone in the comments started to read Vampire Academy because I was having a blast and it was hilarious, and I think that was really, really fun. And then also in the end read An Academy for Liars, not Off Liars. I'm about to say off every time. But Alexis Henderson. This is because I had quite a good time after finishing all my reads and I decided to read another book. My Patreon did help me decide on this book because I wanted to read A Dark Academia and I didn't even know what Dark Academia was, so we ran through my shelf and we saw this, and this can be nothing than Dark Academia. It's literally Academy, the title, and it was in Illumicrate's horror box as well, so it is dark. And we do follow a main character that is suddenly being called into this interview for this school that she has never replied to, and then dark things are happening there. And there is like this mentor that is called Dante that like is very mysterious. They are doing things together and figuring out stuff together, and it's a bit trippy. I think the beginnings particularly was very strong, and I do think it became a bit messy in the end. However, that doesn't mean I didn't enjoy myself. I did find the story compelling. I guess I never like fell in love with the characters, but I like the writing, I like the world a lot, and I like the mystery of the story and like the atmosphere. But I didn't care that much for the characters. And again, I felt the story became a bit too trippy for me, where I was just like, what was the point really? Even though I did enjoy it and I did enjoy the ending, I didn't hate it, I didn't love it. I gave it a 3. I will keep it and all that. I do think it was a nice ride. And I do want to read other books by Alexis Henderson, but I just haven't gotten to them yet. But that was the final book for this vlog and for this month, because we are on the 31st of, I was about to say December. I mean, oh yes. We ended on 75 books for this month, and we had one really long vlog for this month, 1 hour and 52 minutes, I believe. And then we have this short one, which has been like the side quest after that one, with mostly manga reads, and then another main one, which I will use another month on to film, so it will be really long as well. I will do other side quest vlogs in September with like my manga and other things that is not going in that other vlog. So look out for that. I don't know how to split them yet, if I'm splitting up in a certain amount of books, in dates or like weeks, but September does have 30 days. So I do think 3 10-day vlogs is nice. It all depends a bit. But yeah, so we see more of my adventures done. I think I'm just gonna end it here because I'm just literally gonna have that live show and then I'm gonna go to bed because I usually go to bed 9, but again, the live show is at 9. I would thank you so much for watching this vlog. Leave a mirror, I can't say the word. Does that exist? Emoji down below if you enjoy this, and you will see me soon in a new one. If mirror doesn't exist, leave a window. Bye!